Welcome back to some more Snakebird. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we continue solving some puzzles with snakes and birds? So it's literally been not that long. And I think I have an idea about where the boxes can go, so which is actually, you know, something useful. I don't have a solution. I haven't figured out a solution, but I figured out a premise for a solution, if that makes sense. So what my goal is, I think, is to hook this one up here, have this one be here, and have this one be here, because we can go outside and then out and around, and that can get the last bird up. So we're gonna press all the wrong buttons, to be honest. We're gonna start out with the usual get green bird up here, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to get this box up high enough. Red, I think red wants to be in this. This box for now. Blue can push it up like this. Red can push it like this. And then what? Well, blue can't really do anything down here, so that's not really solved much. No, we want green to be down here. Okay, wait. Do this again. We want... green to be over here on this right side. Not like that. And then we want to push this, like, supremely up somehow. Like this. Does green needs to be inside it. I think. I mean, if we got that block down first, we can use it as a leverage point, I suppose, or something to stand on. So if we get this block down first, and then super pushes up. Green, you push that down. It's on the wrong side though. I guess green can push this one over here, because we also need one there, right? Why do we need... Green can do that, and then blue can not go upwards because green is locking him in. Red can now push that across. Green can now not do that. Green can almost make it up. But we can have this. So really we just gotta figure out a way to get it high enough for red to push it, which I think this works. Okay, nice. Now, ironically green has somehow ended up on the bottom. Now, if I'm correct, blue can get up here, red's already up here, and then green can get out using the boxes left behind by blue and red. There we go. Nice. And we're on to the final level now. And we've got 30 minutes roughly to solve it. Do you think we can do it? Hopefully. I don't know how long my mouse has been there. And I don't know how difficult this final level is going to be. But if it's anything like the other ones, it's going to be very difficult. We are very small. We are extremely small. Okay, well my first instinct is, wow, this is very trippy, is to push this block here. We had to do that. Then how do we get you out? No, we can't have you get them like that. You can get them, just not like that. You have to be like this. And then green, you push him up. Blue does that. Red gets out of the way. No, red pushes this block off. Wait, the portal's so far away. Well, the thinking would be if this block was not here. Oh, maybe we don't eat this block there anyway. No, how are we going to eat the first fruit then? It could just be red backwards, right? Okay, I think that's doable. So green push red like this. Blue does this. Eats the first one. No. And does this. Wait, this is getting kind of weird, isn't it? Green should be the other way around if we can help it. I suppose it could just be blue, and then we could use this. What? Who am I controlling? This box to get up. Then both red and blue can get out, and now green can. Well, we got the fruits at least. And green is theoretically out. Not actually out though. Oh my word, what on earth do we do? That one, this banana is so far away. How many blocks away? One, even if green was spread out over here, red was here, blue can't even grab it. So we'd have to have either block here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then you had to grab it like that and you'd be stuck like this. And how do we get over here? I suppose we had to get the block over here somehow afterwards, and then we can all just fall onto it. Like if green. No, but there's this here. Ah, what the heck? Is there another block hidden somewhere? Not that I can see. What can we even do to save green from a scenario? Maybe we don't have green eat both of them. Maybe they eat one each. That's an interesting idea. Because then you're not super stuck. You're only sort of stuck. And maybe now we just... we have like green there instead. That block's gonna fall off though. No. Just trying to figure out how to position everything in this very tiny space. This can't be right. How are you going to fall out and not die? Even if green was completely flat across here, you would only fall to here. You would need to be this shape somehow. And we couldn't push you. Is there any way to grab this fruit here without being in this shape and dying? I mean, you're in this shape and you'll fall down. If there's something here to catch you. If there wasn't spikes there, that'd be okay. But there are spikes there. And you'd be stuck anyway. I suppose you can move up again, but that doesn't really help anything. So you kind of have to be this shape. But how do we get you out of this position? Once you're in this position. Okay, let's mess around a bit more maybe. That's the current golden question, isn't it? How on earth do we get green out and safe from this position? Green, just to check, can't do anything apart from move upwards, which is not helpful. And we absolutely need this block still. Ah, there must be something I'm missing then. I think I just had a brainwave, I think. I think we can... Oh, that's not how you do it. Get green out from this position. But we have to be mighty clever with how we do it. We need to be like... this. Yes, okay. Okay. So let's just push this along here for now. Do we want the longest one or the shortest one to go first or last? I think we want green to go first, right? Oh, otherwise there's not enough room. How does red get up? Okay, so green can't be completely like that. Green needs to be in like a zigzag shape or something. To get the two of them up. Then from here, red should be backwards. Green should also be backwards. No, green doesn't need to be backwards. No, green does need to be backwards. No, green doesn't need to be backwards. This is going to kill blue. But red needs to be backwards. How on earth do we get red backwards? Actually, I don't think it's as hard as I thought it was. I shouldn't have reversed that much. Red can be backwards like this. Blue will push you. You do that. Then we can get both of you back. I think blue can rescue green. No. Green needs to be backwards? We definitely can't have green backwards. We just need to save green. Or if green was one less further along? Or maybe we don't need a box on the bottom. We need a box on the top, don't we? That's right. We need green to be overhanging. Green's just gonna fall though. Fall and die, surely. How do we even pick the box up? That's a good point. I was saying if we had the box here, we could just push it onto this, and then red can fall, blue can fall. But how? Whoever's here needs to be on this block, this block, this block, this block. They have to be on these 4 blocks. So do they have to fall directly onto the portal? Is that doable? Let's think. Too far. You would be here. If blue was here, red could fall directly onto the portal. Blue could not. And there's no way green could either. So we do have to somehow get this block here. Is the only way I can think about solving this. But if we move this block from here to here, what are we supporting on? Do we have to be supported up here? There's a weird notch in this wall. Can we even get up there? That's a question. I don't think we can even get up there. Oops. This is so many clever concepts all at once. It's far too much for me to handle. We can't even climb up there. That's too high up to do anything. I mean, we can say red. 1 is better than 0. How do we get green like this backwards? Could it be someone else backwards? Is it possible to have green backwards and do this? I don't think so. But we could have red or blue hit backwards. Just by pushing them onto it. It's not quite long enough though to do much else unless we have green go next. Okay, wait. We need green to be like this. I think. Red needs to be on top with a gap. Blue needs to be not like that. Blue needs to be here. Green needs to push in like this. Red needs to go across. No. What on earth am I doing? Green can't even turn around here anyway. Is this like a similar thing? We make it like a mode of transport like this? There's clearly nothing to hang on to, so that's not going to work. Bother. Red can't even get out like this anyway. Okay, what if we do it without the block there? What do we even do with a block otherwise? Is there a way we can do all this without letting the block fall? I don't think that's remotely possible. We'd have to... When does a block initially fall? Someone has to always stay underneath it. Okay, that's something. No, the block can't be hit because otherwise blue can't fall out. This seems to have solved nothing. What a nuisance this is. Oh. Okay, I mean, we're back to where we are now. I just don't... This is just not far enough. We need to somehow build a bridge over here. Like, if we got the block here and the 4 and green landed over here, that's great. But how do we get them over this spike without them just falling into it? We had to use a block for that. So how do we... Once we've... We need, like... Okay, firstly we need, like, another block or something. I don't even know you could click on these. If we could get someone up here, would that be useful anyway? Not really, I don't think. We just need to find a way of using the block in the bridge and then transporting it over there in the same bridge. That doesn't sound possible. Is it possible for cherries are a trap and we don't need to get them yet? Could we even, let's see, block, 2, 2, 2, we couldn't even reach a banana anyway. So what if we grab one cherry? Grab one cherry, grab banana, grab cherry. Huh, wait. Might be on something. Might be on something. No, that's not how you do it. Still not how you do it. Get out of it, cursor. And then we... Is this right? How do I get up here? Oh. Wait. Green has to be the one on there. Even that's not enough room. Maybe we don't need a block yet. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2. Wait, that's not even long enough. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, we could. And then turn around. Okay. Okay. How do we get you both over here? We need the green one on the bottom somehow. And then blue somehow needs to be over there. Just straight up not doable. Because then blue could grab it like, then spin around. Then if red was backwards, red could walk out. Blue could go here, but red could walk out. And then we can grab... And then it becomes a problem of we'd have everyone over here, then how do we get the block over there? We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and push them along. Then have you fall, then have you fall. No, we can't even have you fall. Hold on. Block. Da 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 da. We'd have you go down. Oh, okay, so that is doable. So I think this is what we need to do. We do need to get the banana first. But how? That is the real question. Oh. Is it possible we don't need a block? Wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, we definitely need a block. Is it possible we don't put the block there? Can we grab one cherry without dropping the block? It would seem doable. Okay, we didn't drop a block. Hold on, this is a little bit touchy. This is remarkably touchy. This also does not seem correct. So how do we even get the block back? How do we get you both through here anyway? This is so difficult. Okay, well, I mean, if we push this like this, we got Mr. Green up here, Mr. Red up here. What if red was here, but the block was here? That's still not enough. Not enough clearance. We somehow have to have you already over there. How would you even be safe over here? Before, like, red came in. Like, if red was back one, like in these two, we need green here already somehow. Maybe we do need a block here then. There's just not enough space over here. At least if a block was here, the blue would be here. Then if we somehow like got red to jump and green to slide underneath, that would be enough clearance, but... You know, there's only 5 minutes left on this video. Should I just pause and try and think about it a lot? Or should I just have a really long final video? I don't know, we'll keep going until like 40 minutes and then we'll see. Let's think, we need... If we had a block here, 3 here, block here, 2 here, 3 here, 2 here? We need you to fly for 1 second, red. Can you do that? Probably not. Here, 3 here. It must be block 3 here. That's like the most space. And we had 2 here. It's not enough space. What's the point of not grabbing the cherry first? Why would we not have like red grab a cherry right now or something? Or red couldn't, but still. Like what if we had red here, box here, blue grabs it like this, red was backwards, so red moves out of the way with a box, green pushes it? No. Why are we grabbing cherry, banana, cherry again? I can't even remember anymore. It's so we can get this without using the box, right? Okay, hit me with a reset. I honestly can't remember why we don't want to grab both cherries at once anymore. It does kind of feel like the cherries are a trap, but I mean, what else are we gonna do? It's because we couldn't figure out a way to get green to be the other way around. I mean, green's backwards now. It's just how do we do this and also get red up? What if we had green, 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 blue, blue, box? Red, red, grabs it, spins around. But we can't get both cherries while keeping the box alive, can we? Like, someone on top of a box. When does a box fall? Quite early on. Like, is there a way we can didn't mean to do that. Is there a way we can preserve this box? Oh, it kind of preserves it. No, it doesn't. That does the opposite. We can't have a box in the lifting pattern. So we'd have to have green here and the box here. That doesn't seem even plausible, to be honest. Everything feels so close, but just not quite close enough to be doable. It's just so close, but no cigar, you know? The bigger problem is, if we have a box on the floor, we can't actually push it over to this side, so we do have to keep the box up every single time. Because if a box is on the ground here, how are we going to push it onto anything over here to get across the bridge? It has to be on top of one of the snake birds at least. And if it was even the longer snake, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to be on top of 2 of the snake birds, because we need another bird here, and the third to push it. Yeah, we need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. A box here, and then we need the 2 long birds to push it. How the heck do we do that? It starts out on top of 2 birds, so we've got to keep it that way? This does not feel possible. We just have to be super precise with our movements, I guess. That's not going to help. I guess it's okay if we keep it like this, right? I'm almost tempted just to pause the video and then just try and figure something out. Okay, if we have a 3 long bird, then it doesn't matter that it's only on top of 1 bird, because we can get it back on top of 2. Right? I think that's right. How did I do it before? You know what? It's getting to 32 minutes. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna play around with a bit, and I'll meet you again when I get something figured out. I'm a bit of a stalemate, so see you in a bit. Hello, welcome back. This is Dear Darling in post recording this because I forgot that I muted my audio when I was experimenting, so my microphone wasn't recording for this part, but I was basically extremely happy that I figured it out, and I was like, there's so many moving parts in this entire solution, and so I guess now that I'm seeing it in post, I can try and explain what's going on. Now, the premise of this entire thing is you need to grab both cherries and then grab a banana all the time while keeping the box, 1 bird at least underneath the box. Eventually you'll need 2 birds underneath the box for when you grab a banana, but because you'll have one of the birds who grab both cherries, it'll be a lot easier that way to lift it up. So the first thing you need to do is grab both cherries. The you need one bird to grab both cherries, and then the problem I had was, how do I keep the box underneath someone? And it turns out, as I'll show you in a second, hopefully, or maybe I won't, is that you can have a red bird just go upwards to make that L shape for the blue bird, and then it's quite simple to get the bird out as usual even. And then from here, this is the difficult part, where I spent most of the time, if you watch the sped up version, was how to get this box up on top of red and green and have them be the right way around. Now it's very important that red is facing right and green is facing left, because we need green to be able to get out, but we need red to be able to walk forward. If they were both facing left, in preparation for making the bridge where you want them more to face left, you can't actually push red across if they're facing the other way. If you watch the sped up version, you probably noticed me doing that. Here I'm struggling to remember exactly what I did on how I got blue across, but it's easy. You just sort of slink through, then green can you can do a sort of tug and war back and forth, getting it across. Now blue's over here, and this uses a similar premise to one of the levels in Snakebird Primer. Oh, it doesn't actually. Blue can just walk forward, and there we go. And you need, I'm explaining here, you need this pyramid shape, because you need to have blue be poking out at the front a little bit, so green can actually step up and push the box. If it was completely flat, then green can't step up and do that. And you need red facing to right, because green can't push red through. Green can't push the box and then get out again in where they are right now. So here's where you flip red around, because it's the most convenient time to do so. Because, I mean, blue's at the limit, you can't push blue any further, and this is the last possible time you can do it. You push red across, push green across the box to the end, and then you grab a banana as usual. Then this is just usual free length bird stuff, where you sort of keep green safe for a little bit and push the box out again, because you want green to take red's position. Not like that. You want green to take red's position here, because red won't be able to reach out far enough. But if you have green here, you can just about make it and drop the box on there. Now it's important you don't let red go too far forward, because if you go too far forward, then when red and green make a bridge, it's not close enough to the left side for blue to be able to reach. So there we go. And then finally, you solve a level. You solve a final level of Snakebird, or at least we did together. Surprisingly, I don't think this was the level I spent most time in. I think the level I spent most time in was what was it, Star 5, the one where we had to make the staircase with the three pieces of, like, the three dumbbell shaped blocks. There we go, we got the 3 fireworks. I think that one was the one I spent the most time in. What was 6 star? 6 star and 5 star I remember I spent some time in, but I don't think I spent a ridiculous amount of time in them. 4 star was definitely the longest. That one was whatever time in the episode plus the 8 minutes I spent just experimenting with Snakebird. Sorry, experimenting with a final level. But here I'm more like, thank you to the team for making Snakebird Primer and Snakebird. Maybe there'll be a Snakebird 2 someday, and if so, I'm looking forward to playing it, because I just could not stop playing this game. It was literally the only thing I was thinking about when I was stuck on a puzzle. It was the only thing I was thinking about when I was eating food, and I was like, I just have to solve it. When I was just coming up with just, like, experimenting with solutions and ideas in my head. And then so yeah, so this is recorded way in advance. I think this is going to be recorded like a week before this even goes up for a daily series. So I don't know what daily series we'll be doing next. Probably more puzzle games. I'm going to try and find a longer one, maybe, but I'm not exactly sure. But here we're going to go back to the map, and we're going to see everything in its full glory. And I guess we'll sort of round up everything here. So to round this up, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This whole series has been Snakebird and Snakebird Primer, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments and subscriptions are greatly appreciated. And for the final time, I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.